late 1980s, he has been involved in research into ICT and law. And in 1992, he established a unit for IT and diplomacy at the Mediterranean Academy of Diplomatic Studies in Malta. In 2003, and after more than 10 years of successful work in the field of training, research, and publishing, the unit is evolved to DiploFoundation. Empowering our young generations to become the leaders, I think this is our future, especially in Egypt, with more than 50% of our population is actually under the age of 25. Government is working hand in hand actually with the private sector, with the civil society, to increase the penetration of ICT and to provide actual opportunities to all our young people. What is fascinating about DiploFoundation is actually how and what is your approach that has been followed in creating knowledge generation, and the way you have succeeded actually in capturing the rapid and continuous developments of the internet into a teaching curricula that has been actually made available for all young people, and the diplomatic activities that is really engaging young people all around the world. How did you succeed to mobilize all these young people from all around the world? Please.
Thank you, Dr. Godan. It is difficult to add anything after your introduction, but I will try to add a few points. Your Excellency, Madam Mubarak, Excellency Minister Kamal, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear good friends from IG community. Today we are concluding 4 days of unique and enriching experience made possible by government of Egypt and people of Egypt. And it is nothing new in it. The Egyptian hospitality and the way of creating inclusive and creative environment for new ideas is probably as old as Egypt, and being traced back to the 2 or 3 millenniums back in the history. Throughout the history, people were coming here to experience new ideas, to enrich their horizons, to learn about new developments. And Internet Governance Forum is part of this long tradition. Over the last 4 days, the IGF served as a bridge between digital natives and digital migrants, as I am, bridge between different professional cultures, between programmers, lawyers, a bridge between diplomats and civil society, bridge between old and new, bridge between traditional perceptions and new ways of looking at the world. And this continuity of Egypt as serving as a unique bridge for new perspectives and new insights was reinforced over the last 4 days. In this room and other rooms in the conference center, but especially in corridors, during the coffee breaks, we had a chance to discover new ideas, to make cognitive dots between things that we already knew, to develop a new insights, to meet a new people. And it was a bazaar, and like in every bazaar, by exchanging, by selling, we are also enriching ourselves. And it was a unique experience. The preparation for the IGF Sharm have, for the Internet World long history. 1 year ago, during the coffee break in Hyderabad, during the IGF in Hyderabad, we met with the team led with Nermin El-Sadani and agreed to start preparing unique and different, well, I know my hairstyle is usually very attractive for it is becoming pattern like it. I heard that flies like transparency. When we met in Hyderabad, we agreed that the success of Sharm will be based on the Egyptian participants in February 2010. And then our capacity building program started in March, involving 3 phases and involving close to 200 participants from all over the world. From March to June, they were involved in online learning on internet governance. Learning basics about DNS, ICANN, privacy, social issues, development, and other issues. After that, after gaining the basic knowledge, they were engaged in policy research, applying their knowledge to the concrete issues and problems related to their communities and countries. This was the second phase, policy research. The third phase in this process was what we call policy immersion, and it has been happening here in Sharm. With the knowledge, insight, skills, they came here to experience firsthand how the global policy processes work, to interact with other colleagues, to participate in sessions, to get information in what is called corridor diplomacy. And it was a unique experience for most of them, and it was done in the partnership with the Cyber Peace Initiative, NETAMAN, and also UN Secretariat, who has been very supportive of this capacity building program since its very early day. In this way, from completely novice people to the internet governance, in 9 months, we got specialists who can fully participate in internet governance process